Hello, I'm April, and in this video I will be discussing how I create art with meaning and what this painting means to me. When I create, I want to trigger a reaction, an emotion, or a memory. Usually I try to strive for a positive one. I like to feel good and I like to spread positivity. For example, when I created Coconut Magic, that triggers the smell of the coconut grease. Well, it does for me. And maybe a memory of my mom doing my hair in the morning, getting ready for school. It's the simple moments in life that are usually the ones that I love to make in my art. As a child, I drew a lot of Sailor Moon. And at the time, I was a huge fan. And that meant a lot to me, girl power and friendship. I also had friends who loved Sailor Moon as well. When you create art with meaning, that message will resonate with your audience. In this painting, my daughter is getting ready for her very first carnival. The audience will most likely be anyone who's ever been to or know of Carnival, especially those who put in the time and the effort to put a costume together. They know about the history of Carnival. They know about the beading, the feathers. They remember the celebration with friends and family in the community. They remember the sun, the parties, and even the achy sore legs the next day. All of this and more are the memories and the emotions I'm trying to relate through this painting. Sure, this painting probably means more to me and to my daughter than anybody else, but it's still relatable, even to just a mother seeing her child do anything for the first time. I feel proud that my daughter got to experience this part of our culture. I put in the time and money into building her costume. I remember gluing the beads onto her top and going and searching for the best price of the fishnet stockings and running through Etsy to see where I could get the feathers done. It was an experience. If you're trying to create with meaning, I'd suggest to paint things that mean something to you. Create keeping an experience or a memory in mind. I have a question. What puts a smile on your face? Create with that something in mind, and you'll never run low on ideas. Create something you love. Why do you think there are so many art pieces with animals in it? People love their pets and just enjoy seeing animals. My mother did a lot of different jobs to make ends meet, but consistently she did hair for women in the community. And yes, that is a lot of what I remember about growing up was hair. So it was easy for me to paint this. Women and men love their hair and love looking good after it's done. We put a lot of time and energy and care into our hair, especially in the Black community. The pride, the versatility with our hair has no bounds. Even in this painting, I remember braiding my daughter's hair. She has box braids. Half her hair is bright blonde and the other half is bright red. This painting took about a week from start to finish, which was very quick for me. And I believe it went so fast because I was truly enjoying the process and the emotions that this painting was bringing up for me. I'm now excited to make more memories and perhaps record them like this way. Sometimes life brings joy, and sharing that joy is definitely something I want to spread in this world. This painting is also set in my uncle's house, and I was wondering, if he would recognize the setting. So my cousin, his daughter, showed him this painting, and he said, and I quote, "Hey, that was at my house." The fact that he knew and had his own memories that was connected to this painting and our visit it just brought me so much joy. He also really, really loved the painting. Sometimes online, you create an experience with your audience while you're creating it. Like, take when I was making 3 in a Possible. 3 in a Possible, I was really just trying to get everybody's feed in, and I was doing lots of polls on Instagram, and people were invested in the process. And since I was connecting with my audience while I was creating it, there was a lot more talk and a lot more purchases of the print of that particular painting. And I think that's because it hit close with the Black community. I kept them a part of the process, and it was invoking all these memories and feelings. This painting will always remind me of her very first trip to Antigua. But why create art with meaning? Well, I find that most art, as we, know of it today, tells a part of history. To record something, in a way other than in words. And this image tells a little bit of my story. Years and decades could go by, and people would look back on this painting and understand cultural diversity better. We look back on historical paintings now and recognize certain colors were rare and what that meant, what rich fabrics meant. It just tells a history. It tells a story about the time period. Maybe I'll get stuck in somewhere in history where social media and art booms and how that affected the art during the time. Who knows? But if I put it out there, others can study it, others can learn from me, and maybe that's the story that needs to be told. If you like this video or found any of the information here informative and enjoyable, don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Also, I'm over on Instagram, pew, and TikTok, pew, pew, Facebook, bow, bow, bow. I try to upload here on YouTube once a week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.